Welcome to another Eternal Draft video. This time we have a different one. I was just trying to play a nice draft outside of recording, get my rank up a bit, and I landed with this. Basically, forced time, and Shadow was enough open that we were able to get in there, and we got lucky with like an early pack Dunehill clan from the Unleash pack, and a pick 2 Hive Queen here, which is insane. We've got this guy in 2 of our previous wins, and we just got concessions right on the spot because this card's just busted. We were able to mental image copying feed to make them sack 4 units, so that was pretty fun. This deck is sick. Not anything... The top end's really insane, but if you notice, we had a lot of filler there, so... We're 3-0. We definitely get punished if we're against an aggressive deck, which is some of the stronger decks in the format. But let's see if we can have some more fun games here. I wasn't going to do this draft video just because it won't have the draft, but the games are just too ridiculous and fun. Even the games where we slammed the Hive Queen, it was pretty strategic the way we like maneuver the game to last long enough. Like honestly, some of them were like, if we were 1 turn slower, we would have lost.
Off to market.
Foil Beekeeper must be nice. We'll play you. No reason to use Stargazing here. Once again, this is like some of the filler in the deck that we just had to get. We had to play a little mirror match action. Might as well lead off with everything.
And quiet.
We have all the power we need. It's not Ambush Lurker. A Stone Skin? Might be like the best thing they have. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess we'll make our opponent use the interaction. Stone Skin, trigger the... What do you call it? The worm? Oh. Unfortunately, we have to choose them. So you aren't going to be able to Stargazing since our 3-4 is exhausted, which is kind of crummy. Opponent's got more.
Praise the 100-legged one.
Well, let's take their Canyon Lurker out of their hand. They have no units. Interesting. Put a ready enemy unit. Yeah, so we can't do anything else there. What do they have for 1 power? So Stone Skin. Interesting. Take 7. Life's a resource. And I mean, we just use feed. They could have... oh, it could be, draw the unit from a void. I think we'll save Hive Stinger to put on Skylighter, to be honest. I guess we could make another threat in Secluded Druid. That seems pretty Pretty mediocre. No way top deck's Canyon Lurker, right? Okay, I was about to say. Okay, I have no idea what they have then. Okay, that is what. Why didn't he just use it? Stargazing does the same thing, but this actually puts a body on the board. So we'll do that first. Okay, so we lost 2 units, but he lost 2 cards as well. Kind of like 3 if we count through the unknown. Power card, vanilla power card. Calculated strike. It's not ideal. I mean, I think we put it on a Hive Lighter and just start going to town. The other option is we can just kill that. Yeah, let's not be greedy.
Enjoy your stay.
The journey to Amara is long.
I mean, our opponent is stabilizing. He's removing everything on our board. I guess that doesn't really do anything. It's a good one. So let's kill it. See if our opponent gets a unit here. They do not. Okay, let's go for game. Maybe they top deck Ambush Lurker, but... Nice. Okay, we are 4-1 currently. Oof. Oof. Look at this hand. Loving this. So, we're definitely gonna keep the Recruiter in hand till we get to 4 power and our opponent's on the mulligan. Ugh. Okay, this is... not an ideal sign for our opponent here. But they are on something fire, so... Probably just lead off with the 2-3 since it can start attacking sooner. Secluded Druid doesn't ramp us into a 5-drop, so... 3 factions, eh? Let's attack. Okay, no lightning strike.
Praise the 100-legged one.
See if we get to pull a strong unit from his hand. 6-drop we can kill. He can play this next. We can actually pull that out of his hand too. So this would remove... When we draw an additional card? I'm actually not too worried about that. So let's take out Cautious Mantis here. Ugh, it's really tempting to just put out the 5/5. Like, how greedy can we get? If we play Secluded Druid, we're at 6 power. Then we still need 2 more sigil draws before we can play 2 of these. Yeah. Let's not be greedy. Let's just play him. Funny, when they make the worm, we still can just kill it with Bell Tower Shot. Even if they go, like, removal spell, create the worm. Because this kills, yeah, exhausted. Oh, yeah, okay. That is not great for our opponent. Yeah, we just attack all. We know one of our opponent's cards is that 6-drop time unit. I mean, you probably just gotta trade with the 2-1 here. Now, if he has Stone Skin, he could wreck us pretty bad. But looks like no. I think we just play out everything. Now, I can't see any reasonable way our opponent gets out of this. They go Cautious Mantis here. We still, like, feed, kill both of his stuff, attack for 6. He needs to go, like, unit that blocks well, plus a spell that kills something, making the worm. I mean, that's a really strong card that can potentially turn the tide here. We got lucky that it didn't hit 2 non-sigil cards, so it can't kill our 5/5. Unfortunate he milled our Through the Unknown, though. Oh yeah, yes, please put our spells back. Attack with everything. We could feed here, but I'm being greedy. What could they have? 2 to everything or 4 to everything? I see no reason to play around that. I guess we could have just... We probably should have just Bell Tower Shot there. Because if they did have some sort of board wipe, we could have just sniped it out of their hand. Yeah, that's too late.
Tear it all down.
Brutal. Okay. Use this. He has to sacrifice a 7/7 and 6/6, and then we have game. That was a pretty brutal curve out for us. Wow, we are cruising right along, and this is why I had to record these games. Okay, we are 5-0 currently. Oh, you couldn't just give me like a Shadow Sigil and another Time Sigil? That hand would have been busted. Very mediocre, but good enough. See what our opponent's got here. No lightning strike pause there. Interesting. Wow. was aggressive. Okay. Fine with that.
The
We'll
journey
go
to
double
Amara
2-drop here.
is long.
Let's see what we can learn.
That blocks annoyingly well. Okay, let's hit 2 non-sigils. Well... has an attack now. You have a relic weapon of some sort. Okay. Interesting. The 4/5 can attack, because this can't block either. Oh, he can double block with these stupid things. Then it just kills a 4/5. And we use our Through the Unknown just on that. That's pretty medium. Ugh. Man, I really want that 5/6. Okay. Pretty good. We will just Through the Unknown here. Life's a resource. Let's get our boy back. We can attack with a 3/2 now. Nice drain 2. Come on, non-sigil. We have a 5/6 Mantis, which it could have been the first time. Kind of unfortunate. Oh man, he's got lovebirds. Is that why he gave himself that third one? So we could snipe out a removal spell, but I feel like he would have just used it on the 5/6 at that point. And we're just in such a good spot if we just play him now.
We've got a...
He already used Extinguish and Pin the Jotun, so he's used 2 removal spells thus far. Still well within the range to have more. Yeah, he just hovered over it, so he's got something. Okay, that's fine. We have another Through the Unknown, which, who knows, maybe... Nah, there's no way we don't use Through the Unknown to get back Cautious Mantis.
A good look on you.
Pretty good. We will go for the double block here, though. We still just trade 1 for 1 there.
Make no sound.
I don't think there's any decisions here, really. Besides, we'll just make that an 8/8 and then attack with both. Trade our unit for 2 of his.
Seek the waystones.
Interesting. Attack with everything, what's the best thing he can do? Well, I guess everything on Hive King. If we tag with everything besides the Hive King, block, block, block. Yeah, so that doesn't work. This killing these 2, then we can attack with everything. Okay, we could do that. Let's go! Whew. Okay, okay. That one got a little dicey, even with our legendary. Okay, we are 6-0, battling for that sweet 7-0. How greedy do we want? This hand's pretty bad. We have almost a double mulligan, but the upside on this hand is just, like, stupid. Yeah, I'll be greedy here. Also at 6-1, it's like we have we have a lot to give in terms of EV here. Of course it's gonna be one of these. Okay, well, that's fine. We do have a couple decent ways of fixing. We have an Amber Acolyte and a Midnight Reprieve, which is nice. Okay, let's go for an attack here.
And
The journey to Amora is long.
We really just want to hit Time Sigil and a Time Sigil, like, if you think about it. Hit 2 Shadow Sigils. Okay, that's fine, but not great for us. Not great. Our opponent can't really go on the offensive, though, without sacrificing a lot of damage in return. It's good. Do the unknown. Shadow Sigil. Jesus. Okay, that's actually beneficial, though. It mills us closer to our Time Sigils, which we have mostly in this deck. Once again, I mean, we knew going in that was a greedy keep. Trade damage. Ramp in the Cautious Mantis. Hit 2 non-sigils for once. Legendary and Sigil. Okay. Jesus, that's good. That was a really good hit. Okay. That great. Time Sigil. Hello? You want to race me? Oh, Hardy Snail.
what a lovely night.
No way. Okay. Hive Stinger, kill that, advantage play that, then...
The journey to Amara is long.
I really don't want to use the advantage because we're still 2 away from Midnight Hunter. Oh, I forgot it had killer, to be honest. Another Shadow Sigil! Yo, okay. So, even if we kept a reasonable hand, Eternal is not giving us this one. We do need to hit a Sigil here, so that's a good start. Okay, sack the 2-2, kill their 8-8. Attack 3, he's not gonna block. Okay, we have a lot of game here still. If he leaves back 4... Okay. Tending the Hives should be able to draw us into a Time Sigil, too. A power card from the top 5. We have more Time Sigils in this deck than any of the other sigils, despite what you'd think. 1, 2... 1, 2... 5... Pay 5. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I think we attack here. We make the trade with the 3-3. Now we can go Sigil and Hive Queen, and now we are uncontested in the skies. And we still have Tending the Hive to draw into something good and potentially hit a splash. Okay. I'm feeling good if that's what our opponent's doing for this turn. Let's think about a 6 drop. Jeez, the second time in a row.
Keep the bees safe.
I mean, I'm fine going just like this. See, even Bejeweled Knuckles was just a 1-for-1 trade with our Hive King. Wow, what the hell? I can't talk. And even with that 1-for-1 trade, it's not even 1-for-1. We got 2/2/2 flyers out of the deal. Bell Tower Shot was a good mill for our opponent, but this is gonna be we're gonna be closing out the game in short order here, I'm pretty sure. Tending of the Hives. Okay, awkward. But let's not be greedy. Let's just get the Hive Tender here. And he could have a board wipe. So he needs... We'll play around the board wipe, because even if he has removal for the 4/3, he took 1 damage from the Nightfall, the other one's game. Let's go! The clean sweep. 7-0. We managed to see Hive King, let's see, 2 games here, 2 games previous, so we got to see him 4 out of the 7 games, so that is pretty lucky. But we built the deck to last long enough to give us more chances of drawing him. And cards like Tending the Hive and Mental Image really helped that out, in addition to just playing a longer game. You see, time wasn't completely open. We have 0 Beekeepers, or playing 3 Secluded Druids. Definitely like the low end of cards. The Skylighter we picked up early in the Behemoths of Thera Draft. Same thing with Hive Queen. Dune Clan was like the Unleashed Pack 1. So definitely, sometimes when a faction is strong enough, if you just cherry pick the strongest cards, like, okay, we managed to get a Skylighter here. Okay, some junky cards. some junky cards. Okay, Cautious Mantis here. Sometimes it just still makes the deck good enough, especially because we had a lot of strong shadow cards. We ended up having a nice splash there and made it work. So really sweet deck with the Hive Queen and 7-0. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll catch you on the channel for more Eternal Draft content. Peace.